I did. I did. But my mind settles more on things towards the ground. When those things hit the ground, then they'll be my problem.
But it was going to the ground. What do you think it was?
Was it now? Well, I'm certain High Priest Streak saw it. They'll probably plan something out for it soon. Maybe they'll have an expedition.
Yeah, but what was it? Was it a dragon? Maybe a dragon on fire. Or, even better, a unicorn on fire that was falling from the sky. I hate unicorn.
A unicorn on fire, you say? He starts jotting down some notes. I think I have an idea for my next trap. And he goes back to counting the barrel of glitter.
Hmm. Unimpeded by this roadblock, as he is not interested as they hoped he was. Um, I'll just head to the next goblin. Maybe they have an idea what it is. I'll go over here.
Okay. Manny is another trap maker here, and he's well known for ones having to deal with explosives. He may very well have blown himself up at some point.
I mean, that's why I didn't go to him first. But he is also very curious, and like me, so maybe he is more curious of this situation.
He'll look at you and say, "Did you see that fire?"
Yeah.
I don't know. It might have been arcane. It might have been actual bombs. The explosion
Bombs
makes me think it
falling.
was bombs.
I've never seen a bomb that big. And normally, when bombs blow up, they don't stay together like that did.
That's true. And he's not going to have much else to say on this one right here. So what I'm
I
going to
mean,
do. Okay.
yeah, Ziri just basically keeps going to people like, and basically like probably everybody else is just curious, asking questions, making speculations about burning unicorns, things like that.
All right, that's fair. All right, on to the next morning here. The bazaar is strangely quiet the next morning, not that it was devoid of noise, far from it, but half of the screaming and shouting of goblin merchants and customers seems to be replaced with hushed whispers and rumors circulating about the fallen stars. Moving those guys out of the way. A half-hearted fanfare blasts out from a collection of broken instruments, signaling that Chief Tentoes intends to address the masses. Listen up, you grubs and dung beetles, he shouts through a battered megaphone. His Holiness Streak and myself have been discussing the matter of the fallen star, I'm sure all of you know about by now. We've both decided it would be best to select a team of trackers to venture west, check it out, and bring it back if you can. The great dragon should know of this, and Azhoth willing, bless us should we bring him back with the grand prize. A strange silence sweeps over the crowd. The anticipation of being called forth to this holy quest is nearly palpable. Skrunk! A beefy sort of goblin walks with bluish. A beefy sort of goblin with bluish tints steps forward. Mugmug! The name's owner steps out, wiry and red. Chicken shit! You're not certain chicken shit is a goblin. She had very pronounced tusks, and more than a few of the denizens have claimed orc or ogre lineage. Bugalug! As the last steps forward, Chief Tentoes gazed over the chosen troops and puffed his chest out. Your heart sinks as you realize that you were not selected to be among them. Go, make us proud. Find the falling star and bring it back here. Glory to Azhoth.
I jump up and down. No, I want to go.
Chief Tento seems not to notice you among the throng of other goblins that were screaming to go and others that were cheering on for their heroes. You watch in sort of sadness as the others depart through the gate.
Yes,
It is
I'm
you.
very sad
Good.
about this. I will climb up to the wall so I can watch which way they're going.
They're
Not
headed
that
to the
I plan to
west.
golem or anything like that.
Oh, certainly not that.
Oh.
Certainly you wouldn't leave the safety of the Goblin Fort. You can see them heading to the west.
Oh.
All
What is
right.
this?
Are you going to follow them?
How much do I have in the way of supplies? I am gonna go scurry around and see if I can grab some extra water and rations before heading out.
Yeah, you're able to nab a couple of those without anyone making a big fuss. I mean, you are after all one of the denizens living here, and not just
Mm-hmm.
one of the visiting people.
And then yeah, I follow.
All right.
I try
The
to do it
time
stealthily,
you manage to follow them for a couple days here, but at some point you find yourself lost from the rest of them, and you decide to continue to make your way to the west. You're not quite sure what happened to the group. Did I move the players over to the studio? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right, you should see yourself in the upper right corner. You find a strange spot here, and this surely has to have been where that star fell. You see these structures sticking out of the ground, wooden and made in such a way you could tell that they were created by some sort of creatures, but you're not sure what.
Hmm.
With debris strewn everywhere, you can also see what almost looks like signs of a struggle and a battle. As you look out across this, you can see these burn and scorch marks in the sands that kind of held it. They were hot enough to weld the sand together and keep it in place.
I'm gonna head to the first ship, but being cautious. I would like to like the stealth there, just in case anything is around.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth check.
You feel
Got a
rather stealthy
17.
right now.
Yeah. Right. I will zoom over here and take a look. Ships in the. I don't think I've ever seen ships, have I? So
You have
these are
not.
just.
Nothing like this. You've heard tales of a ship somewhere in the south suspended, but you've never seen them, and you're not quite sure if this is anything like that.
Weird shaped house that broke when hit the ground. Why would house be in the sky?
Give me an
That's a
investigation.
bad place to put a house. No wonder it fell. Got an 11.
Mostly, you just find more wreckage and debris. Um, you see signs that something had come through here, but you're not quite sure what. It may have been bipedal. You can also see signs that ant cakes have been through here at some point and dragged things off. You suspect that if there were anyone that survived or didn't survive, they may have been dragged off by them. Over here is where you can
Yes.
see more of the scorch marks from the battle, and one of them is just enormous.
Maybe it was bombs. Bombs leave scorch marks.
You suspect Manny may have been correct on this.
Yes. But bombs blew up sky houses.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Hmm. Is there any tracks leading away?
Yeah, you
Things
can
that.
actually. You see quite a few tracks. You actually see tracks to the south, but you see much fresher ones heading in a northwest direction. And they seem to kind of go out there.
Hey, northwest it is.
All right. You find yourself Out in the open desert here. You actually make quite a bit of headway at this point. Following these tracks slowly and surely to the northwest. And there it is. I have a bunch of people on here that should not be on here. Hold on.
Always.
Yep. That's always how it goes. Why is it not letting me drag them on here? All right. Are you able to see the map there, Jacob?
Yeah. This map?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm trying to place your character to the right, and it's not giving me the character token. Are you able to move that token around that I just placed there?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like the little shoulders and head to you, or does it look like your actual character piece?
No, it looks like shoulders and head.
All right. I don't know why it is that it's gotten rid of the picture for me.
No, I just threw up a token for you, like an actual round token, if you want.
Okay, that works.
To be fair, it's head and shoulders for us too.
Head and shoulders needs it.
I shave my head. I don't use shampoo.
Love you so much,
All right.
husband.
Oh, I love you, wife.
You find yourself following these tracks to the land of the Strollbrugs. You've heard of the Strollbrugs before from your people, but you've never actually visited out this far before. This is the furthest you've been from home. The sands here have got a blue tint to it, and you can actually see blue rocks and crystals sticking out to a road away. At the very entrance here, you can see these large wooden platforms that extend out, and people have created hovels among them. You can even see some of your own folk here, goblins to the south, and some bugbears and gnolls over here near them that are just kind of sitting on the outskirts. Not really welcomed into the city too much, but you suspect that maybe they're out there on purpose. Up at the top of this wooden structure, you can see armed guards just kind of keeping watch.
I will try to throw my red cloak over my head, the disguise my pointy ears, pulling my head back as far into the shadows as I can, and I will try to look like a little human child thingy-majigger, or I don't know, something, not a goblin. People get mad when goblins.
Try to look like not a goblin. All right. Well, if you're trying to remain mostly unnoticed, you can go for stealth. If you're trying to pass yourself off as a child,
No,
directly.
I just want to. Yeah, I want to blend with the crowd, so I'm gonna go stealth. So I'm gonna find a group to huddle behind in their shadow or something.
Okay, go ahead and give me a
try
stealth.
to slip.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hold on 1 second. One second.
Bueller.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to load up their freaking character sheets. The character sheets take like 15 seconds to open up. All right, you managed to sneak past the two more important-looking ones, not a problem, and you managed to get behind their gates. You can see
So
the
easy.
captain of the guard and a witch guardian next to him as they're sitting there just kind of watching over and talking among themselves.
I will jump into the nearest alleyway and jump up and down and clap my hands.
-5 in your stealth.
Oh shit!
Just kidding.
Still high enough to not be perceived.
No.
The particular group you're with heads to the north here.
I'll keep following them. They seem oblivious of me, so I will just stick with them, hiding amongst their shadow.
And for everyone else here, this is stuff that's been happening while you guys have been doing your own thing. You're not just sitting here for weeks while he's traveling up there.
No figured as much.
I figured this happened while we were in the catacombs or something.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that, yeah.
Or it was happening at the same time as all of our shenaniganery was happening.
Pretty much
There's
everything.
a lot of shenanigery going on.
All right, if you could actually here, I'm going to get rid of this here. If you could place your token at that bottom left corner, and hopefully we'll get a token with pictures that'll work.
Okay. No.
Oh, it's still the same.
Did you already load my new token in there?
I tried and it didn't work. Let me see if I can do an edit real fast.
Okay.
Way to go, DM.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You should be.
Wow. Quick
All right.
cast a friendship spell on both of you.
You may have to go to your default token and upload the picture to it. So I don't know why it cleared it out, but yeah.
My character hugs the DM.
Default token. See if. Alright, so it's not letting me actually do anything. Let's try this.
The only other option I have is to take one of my tokens from my list, and if you wanted to use that instead.
Why is it not letting me update my token? Here, let's.
Have you turned it over to him yet?
I did.
Yeah, but
Well,
when I click on it, it says. Yeah, I'll do it again.
The problem is when I initially dropped his character in to test this out earlier on, it used his portrait immediately, and I was able to update his token to have vision and everything else that the character should have, and I assigned it to the character, so his token had automatically done that. But for some reason, in between the time we moved from that first map, suddenly it's not doing it anymore, and I don't know why.
How much
All right,
XP
we
do
could
we have?
What's that?
Just asking the rest of the party. How much XP do we have?
A lot.
I know. I
No,
think I've been forgetting to update my Roll20.
I'm at 58, 190.
Yep, I
That's what
definitely.
I'm at.
Yep, the last time that I updated my Roll20, we were at 24, 450.
Yep, that would also mean that Zir, you're gonna have to update yours so you can kind of be up there with the party for this, because they did get quite a bit after their stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty close to level 10.
All right, so we could probably we'll fuss with that a little bit later here. Zir, go ahead and just I'd say just go ahead and put your head and shoulders token, and we'll see if we can resolve it while we're doing the rest of this stuff here.
Alright.
All right. As you begin to approach this this bazaar here, you can see a new kind of bazaar. It's not quite as cluttered as the goblin one is, but it's got its own sense of clutter to it. The tents here have kind of this soft silk appearance, not at all like the ramshackle leathers that you've seen that constructed your own. A lot of them tend to be lined with strange smells and gold trimmings, that sort of thing. And you can see. Thanks, Christina Lynn. That was distracting.
You're welcome.
You can see people just kind of trading left and right here and trying to purchase things, but you see a group of people where some of them look like tall goblins, like very tall ones. They're about as tall as normal people, and they're busy talking with what appears to be a Jinn and a Dao, two of the elemental folk that are basically they're running their own mercantiles here.
All right. I'm gonna head in. Again, being stealthy as possible. I try to want to listen in and see what I can like discern.
All right, I am releasing it to everyone else here. What is everyone else doing?
Trying to buy stuff that'll keep us from getting killed.
Okay.
Potions of healing, maybe some provisions, food rations of any sort.
Yep. Those important things.
You guys are sick of eating the manna from heaven that the clerics keep providing?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a euphemism. Not sure I like it.
Well, you probably don't like taking it from the source, but like, come on, it's awesome.
It's like granola bars.
No, the druid's not here anymore, remember? I'm the cleric, so it's most definitely angel food cake.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Ah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Get it, Eric? Because, like, there's a
Yeah, I
religious...
get it. I get it, Nigel. Shut up. I get it.
Wow.
It's awful.
Why are you going to be so aggressive?
I gotta be so aggressive. All right, go ahead. I guess if you're going to try to stealth in there, go ahead and stealth, and everyone else roll your perceptions to see if you notice this thing getting closer.
Notice a goblin?
Yeah.
I be perceiving not so well today.
We all see you.
You managed to do a tap dance out in the middle of the crowd. Everyone's impressed and are clapping.
It's part of the show.
Huh.
Ta-da!
I thought bands were on Wednesday here.
It was
Always
okay,
on
but I don't
Sundays.
think I'll be tipping.
Now, these folk do stand out way more so than the others. You've seen humans, you've seen Asimar, but and I mean you've seen goblin kind too, but these people don't seem like they belong. You suspect they may not be from around here.
Ooh.
I
I
don't
will
think they're
pull
from
back
around
my
here.
hood and walk up to the first one, whoever I'm nearest to. And,
The one that you're standing on.
Yeah, and like pull on their the hem of their cloak.
Is that me?
I think that's you.
That's me. I would have
Oh,
noticed
that was.
Not...
I'm looking at a silhouette of Shin. That's what I was looking at.
This is me right here.
No, I see that. I can see another circle that Zier had stepped onto, and it's because it's in my my GM info overlay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I still see Shin, and Shin's not here anymore.
Um,
There, you're fine.
Christmas, he's Mr. Snow.
I'll look down at the little goblin.
Are you from the sky houses that fell?
Sky houses.
Yeah, big fiery thing, sky, fall. I've been sent to find you, if you are them. I followed trails. I am great tracker.
Sith, are you adopting stray children?
I know. It wants some sky houses. It wants to know about sky houses. What are
give it a
sky
coin.
houses?
And let's be on our way.
I'll hand it 2 copper.
Maybe it wants a cookie. Did you try cookie?
I don't.
I take the copper.
I don't keep treats for pets. That's your thing.
My pet disappeared.
Maybe if you gave
She
it
needs
more
a new pet.
treats.
What are you doing here? So are you not from the sky houses?
I don't know what these sky houses are.
What are you?
It's a little
What
rude.
are you?
I mean, we've seen goblins before, right? We know what a goblin looks like.
You
I
do
see.
know what a goblin looks like.
Oh. Can't I pretend that I don't?
Yes, you could.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you could be in a direct argument here with the Githzerai.
I mean, I argue with him for free, so like, why not? I love you, husband.
Oh, I love you, wife. Yeah. I will point out that we know it's obviously a goblin.
No, I think you're mistaken.
How tall is this goblin?
Oh, she is not very tall. Literally 3 feet and 3 inches.
Oh, you're half.
He
my
looks like a
size.
Sarai child.
She's tall for a goblin. No,
Definitely a Sarai child.
this really
Sari,
goes back
that's
into the
right.
whole "you're getting a pet" sort of thing again.
How often do you spend time with Zerai children?
I don't, but I'm just trying to see if I can get the Sarai to take responsibility.
Absolutely not.
D-
I'll take no
I'm gonna.
responsibility.
I'm gonna just. We don't want any sky houses, and I'll hand it to Silver, and I'm gonna start walking towards my party.
But I'm not Sarai, I'm Zari. Of the Yellowfoot
Oh.
tribe.
This is getting more confusing.
I'm really like. I'm not the people
But
person in
it's
this group.
okay. It's okay. I
I'm
can
not-
undergroup you get name wrong.
I most
You're not from
definitely
here.
am
No,
not.
it was our. Never mind.
Hello, Zuri. I am Crix.
Wow, he's a really, really personable all of a sudden.
Trix, are you
Well, I
from
mean-
Sky Houses?
Am I starting to put this together that a sky house might be?
You may go ahead and give me an intelligence check and see if you can start picking up on the description
I would like
that
to.
Ziri is offering.
I have zero interest in figuring this out. I'm just like, the little thing is touching me.
I see. So you want,
Ew!
you want insight or?
Insight. You can do insight.
Xanath will pull a Perel bottle out of her pocket and squirt it on Zith's hands.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to wash
You're
my
not-
armor.
You're not quite sure. Ziri, can you give me your best description of the sky houses from the perspective of a goblin? That this is what you're
Sky
giving
house.
to.
Sky House had had poles with big hammocks in it, but no one could sleep in a hammock that big on that pole. And wood. Wood is very valuable. It was made all of wood. It must have been really expensive.
I'm gonna try and perceive what they're saying, or do you want me to do intelligence?
Give me whichever one's better, perception or insight for you.
Perception it is. I'm terrible at insight.
It just clicked with you what they're talking about. They must have found your ship.
And are you talking about the ships?
Is that a ship?
Large wooden, broken into multiple pieces, pieces of cloth and rope. Out in the desert, there were probably some bodies nearby.
I nod.
He found our
No
ship.
bodies though. Bodies gone long ago. Bodies don't stay around long.
They found our ships.
Mm. So you're taking responsibility for this thing then?
No.
Right back to shirking responsibility.
Yep.
I'm
Who's part
on
of
quest to
force.
find you. I found you. What are you?
What are you?
I'm Zri of the Yellowfoot tribe.
Never seen a Zerai that looks like that.
Xanath looks down to Zuri's feet to see if they are indeed yellow.
They are not yellow.
It's a last name.
Lies. It's lies.
I would like to think that being a Samurai, I'm a little more kind of familiar with the fact that this just could be a naming convention. But I will glance at the feet just to double check.
No, they're not yellow.
No.
Noted.
So, why are you looking for us?
Holy quest, sit by chieftain.
We know where our ships are, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Well, we know
Yes.
where we hope we know where they are.
I mean,
Because at one point
we know where
thought
they were when we land or crashed or whatever.
somebody tried to steal them at one point.
Okay.
So
They have not moved.
okay, good.
They're very heavy.
That's good. That's
Even
good.
the wreckage is heavy.
Um. Why? I guess I am taking responsibility on this one.
Xanath pats his shoulder. It's
I-
only fair. It's your turn.
Like when you're talking to a kid, you know how like you like kind of squat down and put your elbows on your knees and you start talking to him.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. Like clearly, I don't have a lot of experience with small creatures.
You did have experience with Shin.
Kind of like awkwardly touch his shoulder.
Finn was not a small creature. He was just small-minded.
Yeah,
It's a
he
big difference.
mentally, not physically, a child.
Yes.
But you still said, "Hey, buddy."
I
to
did.
him.
Yeah. Why does your chieftain want to
Mm-hmm.
talk to us or find us?
Mm.
I'm gonna real
We
quickly
must.
look over my shoulder and be like, Xanath, did you kill somebody?
Mm. She
Don't
probably
think so.
You killed a lot of people since you got here.
I'm gonna
I mean,
think. I'm
Not
really.
in the last 20 minutes.
Have we killed any goblins recently?
She thinks real hard on that one.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of.
Oh no! We saved those goblins at the.
Yeah, we saved some. We're clear. We're clear.
Okay.
Good.
So-
I just stare up at the sky for a little bit and I go, Chieftain wants to talk to you.
Hmm.
So, well, we kind of have other things that we're working on. We're trying to get home.
I found your homes. They fell from the sky.
Those
Must try harder.
those are more like sky camels. We use
Sky
them.
RVs. They're Sky RVs.
They don't know what those are.
Fuck.
Sky camels. We
I didn't
use
know
them
what
for
an RV was.
transporting ourselves.
Like a Winnebago, a space Winnebago.
Space,
Yeah.
Oh, a space Winnebago.
Yeah.
We use them to.
Like wagon.
Yes, like
Yes.
there. God, that's the
Yes.
word. They have wagons here.
Sky
That's good.
wagons.
Sky wagons.
Sky wagons. Did it get blown up? Was there a bomb? There had to be a bomb. There was a bomb, right?
Something like that.
Sort of.
How big was the bomb?
Like level 5, I think.
Good. Yeah.
It was magic. It was a magic bomb. Bomb magic.
Magic bomb.
I don't magic much.
The arcane knight, Eldritch Knight.
Not an Eldritch Knight, Rune Knight, thank you.
Rune Knight. Oh, okay, right. Okay, I forgot.
I have fancy tattoos that make me do cool things.
Copy that. I kind of forgot how that was going. I was thinking of the Eldritch Knight.
I have paint in my head. It makes glowing things.
You have paint?
I thought she
Oh,
said
pain.
Ouch.
pee.
Yeah, I did
Ouchie.
too.
Pain. Pain.
You have pain in your head that makes glowing things?
Yeah.
Migraine.
Alright. Okay.
This is all you, buddy. Sorry.
Do I understand what they're trying to say?
I'm honestly at this point I'm not sure what they're trying to say. What's with the pain in your head? What are you describing to me?
Oh, she's talking. He said he has runes that do stuff. So she's explaining how she's a soul knife.
Oh,
Okay.
so I'm comprehending that basically you utilize some form of magic. Is how I would perceive that.
Okay, that helps out a little bit there.
Okay.
Like us as the players not actually having these abilities would not think of this, but our characters might.
Mm.
All right, well,
Well, that's good.
How-
I have 21.
I mean, if you and I come speak with Chieftain, Chieftain Tintos, then maybe come speak with Priest Shriek. Priest Shriek know lots. You find way home. Priest Shriek know probably way home.
How far away is your chieftain?
what direction is your chieftain?
Let's find out
I
how
start-
far it is.
I start counting on my fingers, and then my toes, and then I count each ear, and then I point back the way I came.
well, in this case right here, you would be pointing south.
Yeah.
What direction were we trying? We weren't trying. Oh, we were trying to go south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, looks like we found ourselves a new guide.
I don't know about that.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
They've at least traveled from this direction in the past.
I mean, they can't be any worse of a guide than
I
Shin.
mean,
It's gonna be like that scene from
Well-
Indiana Jones, except that fucking red line's gonna be all over the place.
Well, we need to purchase some supplies before we head out. Do you
Alright,
have?
so-
What do you eat? Have food?
You eat? Just like, do you eat normal food?
Yeah. Eat.
So I can't have the Gift Yankee handle things.
you know what, fucker? You had a chance, okay?
I rolled really poorly.
That was your chance. So now you got to deal with us.
Does your
And
character?
by us, I mean him.
Do you say that out loud? Do I hear this? Because I've got a 10-foot reach with my weapon, fucker.
Hey, now. I'm the only one that gets to hit him. That's my husband. And I promised I wouldn't, so.
You are astounded
Nobody
at this
gets it.
abomination. A Gith Yankee marrying a Githzerai? What the hell is this?
No.
I'm gonna put them both down.
Fuck it, whatever.
You're about to. You think
Whatever.
you're
She's
so-
obviously
I
not
retcon
suited to be in charge
everything.
anymore.
I
You should take
retcon
over.
everything. Everything.
All right. Well, if you would like to continue on with your purchases at the bazaar, now would be
Yeah.
the time to go ahead and equip yourself with potions. Remember, it's 50 per normal healing potion.
Okay. Do we have the larger healing potions also?
I believe it was 150 for the ones that did like 3 times as much.
Okay,
Made
so for the
sense.
graders?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna, then, that's, yeah, I'm gonna buy some of those. I'm gonna buy,
It's probably nice.
right now I've
And-
got 2 healing potions. So I'm gonna get 3 normal, so that's 150. And then I'm gonna get 5 greater, which should be 750 plus 150, so 800, 900? 900
Okay.
gold.
You guys getting any basic supplies too, or are you good?
I'm getting rations.
Okay.
I'm looking for mine. I don't see them.
So I'm gonna hand the merchant 85 platinum
How much are our rations?
and 50
Rations are
gold.
cheap. Rations are dirt cheap. You're talking about like 5 copper a ration.
Okay.
There.
Don't forget to take it out of the spreadsheet.
I just took it out of my own personal monies.
Okay.
So that's, it'll be for all of us. By all of us, I mean the Gith Yankee.
Cold.
Fantastic.
Cold.
But yeah, I'll distribute as I see fit
You said 150 gold?
for the
Uh,
greater
for
healing
the
potions.
greater?
Yeah.
This has got 6
5.
per the spreadsheet. You have 6 healing potions already.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a couple of those.
Well,
Can
then,
never go wrong.
oh yeah, that's right. I bought a bunch and I put them into the bag of holding, and then I've got 5 on myself also. So we've got plenty for now.
Yep.
And then I've got 5 graders on myself also. Because we've come close a few times to needing healing when we couldn't.
Did you grab antidotes too?
Oh, that's a good idea. God damn it.
There were a
God
couple
damn
points where
it.
you guys were. There were a couple of times where you guys were kind of poisoned, like, oh shit.
Yeah, I suppose.
Alright, antidotes. How much are those?
They're 50 apiece too.
Okay, I'll buy 5 of those.
You're just trying to get all our money.
Uh,
I am.
So
I
it's
rolled
alright.
you guys the money, and I'm trying to take it.
I'm just taking it out of the money that I've already got. So
Is
it's
it-
not the party fund.
Is it 10 gold to a plat or 100 gold to a plat?
10.
And all the way through.
We'll go with... Okay, I'm gonna put the antidotes. I'm gonna put into the bag of holding, so I'll add that to the spreadsheet.
Okay.
Where's the link to the spreadsheet? Nope. Spreadsheet. Aha! There. Nope. That was Shin's thing.
Watch it.
Let me know if you need help.
Can you send me the link?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh no, I got it right here.
Never mind.
It's on the loot list.
Yup.
All right. So item. Come on. There we go. All right. Antidotes.
All right, that should have updated your token. So let's see if that worked. There we go. We have a brand new token for you. And you've got vision and everything else, so it looks like you're good to go.
Nice.
Oh wait. Oops.
any like as they're walking about and I'm following them? Is there any like meat stalls or meat on a stick kind of things?
Yeah, there's plenty like that around here you can find.
I will just grab one.
Are you purchasing it, or are you just grabbing one?
Well, I grab it, and when the merchant says to pay for it, I just point to the nearest one of the, these sky people.
Oh no!
Oh, he's gonna point at me then.
I was gonna say, do I see this happening?
Yeah, you can see the merchant staring and trying to figure out if he's being taken for a fool.
How much is this meat stick?
That's gonna be a copper.
Ah, toss him. Copper.
I knew it was your child.
Not gonna cause a scene with this newfound ally in tow.
As you glance over all of these right here, you see an assortment of armors and weapons that are sitting on this, all extremely well crafted. A particularly proud-looking Dow stands over here, allowing you to go ahead and look over his wares.
All right, there we go. That's a nice little spread of healing shit.
Yep.
I've got enough to keep us alive for a little while.
If we had a healer, we wouldn't need to worry about it.
What was the XP I needed to update my sheet on?
The what?
You said there was an update on the XP?
Oh, yeah, so your XP total should be 58,190.
Yeah. So, the XP that I'd given you and Jacob was like, it was before the last session that this group had in this game. And so it wasn't fully updated after that. So I'll have to correct it for Rodrigo too.
Is this one? This is Soliloquy, right?
That is Salazar Soliloquy, yes.
Ah, look, I got his name right.
Yep. You got his last name right anyway.
Well, I knew. They're both Salazar.
No.
Isn't
That's
fucking
Salazar Soliloquy.
Mm-hmm. And the other one is.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look it up real fast. I've got it.
It was something. It was another thing to do with music. I know that much, or poetry, or whatever it was.
That is Severin Serenade.
Yeah, Severance Snape. That was the one that I was thinking of.
But... Serenade.
Yeah, I know it's Serenade, but you should be happy. So it's Severance, Serenade, and then Salazar Soliloquy. God.
Yep, that's correct. I don't know why it's so hard for you guys to remember these. Jesus.
Because you don't even remember them. I think we had already done all of our item purchasing. We were just the last thing we were going to get was healing potions, I think.
Yes. You guys had also finished talking to the Strawbrugs. They kind of gave you the information. They let you know that there is an entity to the south that could help you out with your dreams. Okay. Because they helped you figure out what the curse was that you and the other Gith Yankee were dealing with.
Oh yeah, that stupid fucking curse.
Mm-hmm.
I totally blocked all of that from my memory because it's been like a month. So.
Yeah. So.
If anybody would like to share with class.
Oh, remember, you and I have to roll after every long rest to see if we have exhaustion or not.
Yep.
You guys are cursed.
Because we read the scroll that we weren't supposed to.
Yeah, well, we needed to make sure they didn't have information about our swords.
Yeah.
You also discovered a little bit of information about the scroll, that it was written by Gith hands but tainted in order to try to destroy Githzerai.
God damn. And it got the Gith Yankee.
You took the trap for the Sarai.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It would have been much worse for Githzerai.
I think that the Sarai owe us a debt then.
Wait, for you guys having a trap for me?
No, we didn't trap it.
I don't
For
care.
triggering it and figuring out what it does.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just made sure that you were safe.
We sprung the trap.
Because, that was totally the intention.
The mind
bad
flayers.
guys. The bad guys.
Illithid.
Oh, the
They said that there was illicit magic at work in it.
Oh, okay. Likely story.
All right.
The bad guys did it, okay? We saved you.
We have food and water because you can create food and water.
Yes, I can.
I still have my jug, I think, right?
Yeah, so you also can create water for yourself,
You could also create stuff that's not water in that jug.
like mayonnaise.
Yes,
And beer, I think.
absolutely. You need to make sure your mayonnaise stock is good before you head out into the open desert.
Or honey.
Oh yeah.
My husband does not like mayonnaise as much as you guys think he does.
Hey, it's alright. I'm right there with you. Not a mayo person.
She's like lying. I don't understand what's going on here. She knows I love mayonnaise.
He tells me I put too much mayonnaise in everything.
Yeah, so the person who loves mayonnaise is telling you that you put too much on. Take the hint.
I don't. I don't, though, okay? Okay, first of all, it's chicken salad, okay? It's chicken salad. The main component in that, aside from chicken, is
with
mayonnaise.
some chopped chicken spread around in it.
Oh my god.
You made chicken and mayo cereal?
Yeah. Exactly what it was.
Somebody be on my side on this, please.
I don't like mayonnaise like at all. So
I hate everyone. Fuck all of you.
all right. I guess we'll start heading out and towards the south.
I'm gonna put $100 worth of stuff from Amazon on your credit card, husband.
The normal Sunday then.
Oh, they're letting me take him to the priestess? Awesome.
They're heading south. They have stuff that
Go in
aligns
the
in that
general
direction.
direction that you're going. Yeah.
Yeah, we're vague. We're
Yay.
roughly going in that
We're
direction.
not committing to this whole see the priestess thing.
You know what?
Yeah.
We were gonna head south anyways. I'm not actually gonna tell the goblin that we're going with them. I will let them assume it, but I'm not gonna correct them.
That seems prudent, actually.
If they follow us, they follow us. If they don't, they don't. That's sort of where I'm
Oh
at.
no. I follow.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember who all is who here because I have to.
I'm still trying
People aren't
desperately
here
not.
anymore.
I'm still trying desperately not to have a pet like Xanith did because I ridiculed her for having a pet.
Oh, you are so having a pet.
No, I don't want a pet.
Wanting one and having one are two different things.
Oh, it's like
Ask
the-
Brett.
It's like the cat lottery.
Exactly.
Wait, what's
Somehow
the cat lottery?
Brett-
I think I need this explained to me.
Brett kind of ended up with two at this point.
So the cat lottery, it's this like theory that like floats around on TikTok that like you don't choose cats, the universe like has a lottery system going for cats and they choose you. Kind of like with Soot and Eric. Like Soot
Yep.
just came out and found Eric, and then Eric took Soot home with him.
Yep. Universe is like, here's a kitten, enjoy. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, I guess.
You're like,
Like
I wasn't
Mystery
anticipating a
and
kitten, but I
me.
guess I have one now.
Mystery and me, and then Talos and you.
So
You
But
guys
now
are
with goblins, you know.
you're passing through the gate again. You can see the two Strollbugs there. Excuse me, I'm trying to. There we go.
What are stroll bugs exactly?
those are the
Little
wise
people.
people of the region that we're in.
I mean, are they human? Are they?
They're multiple
the-
things.
The humans here, they're called Strollbugs because they're part of the Strollbug faction.
Yeah.
They just can't identify that.
So this
However, the
isn't
actual
a
Strollbug
race so
themselves-
much as it's a faction.
Yeah.
Right, and the actual Strollbugs ahead of them call themselves the Strollbugs, but it's think of it like a capital S. They are the essential collective god of this group of people. So it's kind of hard to explain. I'm trying to think of a good example of it, but it would be basically if a tribe named themselves after their gods, like Christians in Christ.
So
Yeah.
the way that I would sort of explain it would be like you have different groups in the military. Like in the Marine Corps, you have like the certain regiments and things like that. But overall, they are Marines, capital M Marines. It's kind of that. And then like these guys would be like the higher echelon, like the commander of the Marine Corps or something of that nature.
This is Lazu, captain of the guard. You guys met him early on, and then Hofek, the witch guardian, that is kind of his advisor.
I don't think they
He
were
was
mad
also
at
kind of
us,
watching.
even
I
though we
think
caused a lot of
haven't
problems.
had a lot of interaction with them since I joined the campaign.
No, not really.
You had a little interaction at the beginning. You were able to.
And I probably didn't remember. I probably didn't know what was going on at the time.
Yeah, this
No.
he was not here for when we came into the city and interacted with these two.
Gotcha. Let's see. Hold on. Then who is this real fast? I need to figure that out.
Who's who?
That is Crix. Okay.
I'm Crix.
Yep. No, I wanted to make sure that was still a character under your control at this point.
Oh, I don't have control over mine.
Okay, go ahead and drag your characters to those spots then.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. Are we doing something?
Drag your characters to the left side of the screen.
You just want to bring your token out so you have control over it, because when Eric drags it out, we don't have control.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
He dragged my character. No, I can't.
Whose character is that to the south?
This one's
really
me.
not it.
This is me.
You dragged my character away and I don't see it anymore.
You got to drag it
Well,
out.
go ahead and drag it out.
Oh, drag it out myself? Oh,
Yeah.
God, how did I
Yep.
do that?
So click on the book with the two sparkles in the top right-hand corner,
Okay, I just dragged.
and then click on the name and just drag it out. There you go.
Click on the shiny objects. The shiny sparkly objects.
No, the book has two sparkles on it. Fuck you.
It does.
I wasn't just being an ADD monkey.
You kind of are.
Well, I wasn't at that time. Okay, yeah, so we'll start making our way out of here, I guess.
Yep.
We did, remember, commit a lot of murder in this town.
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Lazu turns to Hofe here. You can kind of hear him whisper under, as low as he can. So, was there? How many of them were there? Hofe just kind of shrugs at him.
Do we hear that?
Yeah,
5.
he wasn't super quiet. He looks embarrassed and just kind of stands back up and continues to just sort of watch quietly as you guys leave.
Okay, and yeah, we'll start heading out of town. These are goblins, right?
Down here, yes, those
These
are goblins.
These are the ones that we rescued from that one place with the vampire thing.
No, they are not the same.
Oh, God, that's racist. Sorry.
I know. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
They look similar. The bugbears, they're from the same place, right?
That's also racist.
Being ignorant.
There is a bugbear and there's 2 gnolls there.
Oh.
These are the ones that they've been camped outside this city since you guys got in.
Okay, well then we'll keep going. Hold on. This is gonna be fun.
What's that?
Oh, at some
The
point.
fireball.
No, I can't cast fireball. I'm not. For me to cast fireball, I'd have to pick up this flaming barrel and throw it at somebody.
Get the beads.
Oh,
I guess that would still be fireball, though.
I don't
wouldn't it?
have the beads.
By flaming barrel, do you mean the trash can fire that everyone needs to stay warm? Because that's fucked up.
Well, if I throw it at one of these cloth tents, I'm just making a fire that's big enough for everyone to share.
I guess that's fair. That's
Yeah.
true.
Perfectly
It'll
sound
go up
logic.
Very quickly, though.
Seems legit.
Middle finger to the sky. Take that, GM.
Okay. All right, Red Dragon, everyone fucking roll initiative.
Hey, fantastic. Our people like red dragons.
AFK for a minute.
Okay.
You can't leave in a dragon fight.
When a dragon attacks?
Well, nobody needs me for that.
Coward. So we're trying to go here, if I remember correctly. No, we're trying to go here. To this one.
Well, yeah, they mentioned that there was a being to the south that was way far out there below, beyond the god towers. You guys are aware of where the god towers are. You struck them.
So
Like with our
that's
ship or what?
Ultimately, here.
down here. Or is it the pink circle?
The pink circle is ultimately the location that they kind of gave to you for that.
All right.
These runes right here were one of the things that were marked by Yurick Coppertooth.
Oh, yeah.
The gnome.
Well, let's head, because we were going to try and hit the runes on our way down there, because we're trying to help out Yurick, because he did give us camels.
right.
Where's the fort? Where's my fort?
Your fort is, hold on a second, I'm trying to take off my ruler here. Your fort is way over here.
Brr.
Oh, wait.
I don't know why
way
it's not
over where?
showing up from me on my map. That's weird.
It's not showing up on ours either, unless
No, that's right.
Unless it was that.
Your fort's over here. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get the other map and update this because there's something wrong here that didn't show up.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I saw a ping, like over here.
Yep. So right about here is where it is, and that line that you see is actually the separation of the normal desert sand from the black basalt dunes. That's a series of basically it's just black sand that has kind of a shiny hue to it, and it basically looks like it's probably powdered obsidian. But your
Nice.
fort rests right there at that, on the edge of it. And the Black Basalt Dunes itself, you understand that that's the territory of another powerful being that Azhoth would consider a rival.
So first we need to go here, and then here, and then here, and here, and here.
You're watching in horror as Zir is planning out this trip.
We're gonna head
I mean,
this
yeah.
way, and then this way.
Might be more advantageous for us to just head straight to where we need to go.
Well, we did tell Yurik we would try to hit these on the way.
I think you guys hit 2 of those runes, didn't you?
We hit this one up here.
And you guys, I think, went to this one too, didn't you?
Yeah, we went to this one.
I think this
Okay.
is all stuff that happened before I joined. So we're going to runes.
Yeah, so Yurik Coppertooth, this camel logo right here. That guy, he loaned us some camels to go down and check out the God Towers, where we had found the ship that was suspended, and also basically completely free of charge because we helped him out with Raz over here, who had used his djinn to turn Yurik into a camel, so we got him turned back into a gnome. So we made an ally with him, and he asked us if, without inconveniencing ourselves, if we come across these runes, and he marked them on our map, if we could check them out while we're on our adventures. So since it's along the way, it's not too far out of the way. We agreed.
Fair enough.
It was one of those like,
Kind
we'll
of
do it,
map.
but if I've got to go any like distance, like severe distance out of my way, you can go fuck yourself.
Wow.
But we didn't say it exactly like that. But
Right. A little nicer.
it was very much a he understood in that, and his big thing was like, no, don't like inconvenience yourselves, but if like I would greatly appreciate it, it would be great for my research. So side quest. So yeah, we'll start heading in the southerly direction, but we're gonna go towards here.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was just getting everybody familiar with like Yurik and the camels and all of that information, and as to why we're going to the ruins. So
Oh yeah, don't kill the camels.
What?
Yeah, we don't kill camels.
Who's trying to kill camels?
Well, we already killed a couple of them.
yeah, we
What?
in our defense, it wasn't us; it was a boulet,
Okay. Yes. Okay. That's
Bullet.
boulette, whatever.
Boulet.
Bullet.
It's
Bullet.
a
It sounds
boulet.
bullet.
It's a bullet.
I mean,
How's
it's
it-
not a unicorn, so they're fine.
Those are sand sharks, by the way, boulets or
Oh.
boulettes.
Mhm. It's boulet.
How's it how's it spelled? Yeah. So yeah,
France.
while heading south, wait, you want to go to the Goblin Fort though, which is there,
Mhm.
but we want to
Yeah,
go
but
there.
the way Zero came is like I was saying, here, then here, then here, oh, then over here, oh, and then a little bit this way, then that way, then this way, then that way. That's the way she starts heading.
I
vote not that way.
don't know if this is going to work, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, I've got a 0 in persuasion. My character's going to try and convince you that this is the fastest route, is going this way.
Okay.
It's probably not going to work, but... Oh, shit! Maybe?
It's up to you.
Guess what? Yeah, I'm completely convinced.
All right.
Okay, quick away. Yes, quick away.
Perfect. Yeah, this is definitely the right direction.
Alright, give me a second here. I'm trying to fix this up.
Yeah, Zia didn't follow a straight line. She followed trails and paths.
And there was also that really cool
Perfect
pile of
sign.
sand that you saw in the distance that you had to go check out, and then you tried to make your way back the way you came, but it was windy and the footprints were hard to find, and you might have gone back in the wrong direction, but you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I get
One
it.
thing that looked
I
like
mean,
it might have been
that's
food
the
off
way-
in the distance that one time.
That's the way you track. Don't
Yeah.
you know this?
Yeah, when there was that brief stint when you didn't drink any water for a couple of days, and you were pretty sure that you saw your cousin that died 4 years ago.
Yeah, he was always mean. He was still mean now.
I've been a goblin before. I get it. I know how to track. To the ruins.
So it takes about 3.5 days travel there to get to this area that was marked on your map for you.
Oh,
And I need
sorry, just real
Go
quick.
ahead.
For Ziri and I'm drawing a blank on Turd's name. Crix, thank you. We have camels.
Okay.
yes, I know.
Where have they been the whole? They've just been stabled somewhere? or
Yeah, we
something?
stabled them. The Strulbugs were taking care of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna shit. One of the things I forgot here is that I have to actually let you guys drag your characters on the map. So give me just a second here. Let me get rid of these other ones.
So we have camels. That's how we're able to travel through the desert faster. It takes us half the time that it would if we were walking. So whenever we set up camp, we try. There's a certain Githzerai that might have the alarm spell, and we try and put an alarm spell around us so that things don't sneak up and murder or steal our camels.
Oh, I have the alarm spell.
Uh-huh.
I could probably do that.
Yeah, I mean,
I love you so goddamn much.
you can ritual cast it. You can ritual cast it too, and then it doesn't take a spell spot.
Oh, awesome. Do you want me to alarm our camels right now?
Whenever we're sleeping, typically, because otherwise we can keep an eye on them.
Are we sleeping right now?
I
No.
don't know. It's pitch black, but
Yes.
If you guys can see the map here, or at least where I'm pinging, I need you to place your characters here, please.
where ping again?
Pinging
up
right
top?
now. Upper left corner.
Upper left.
It looks like
Okay.
okay.
Cool.
That doesn't look like
Ooh,
the center.
there we go. I can see things now.
Let's try to put it right where.
Hey, I can see.
Hey.
Are we gonna see more crustaceans and creatures?
Maybe. Zir, for some reason, all the Githzerai and Githyanki are climbing on each other's back. They tend to travel this way for some reason. While you're up north and in the higher areas, yes, you did see a lot more of the ghost fish in the sky.
Ghost fish in the sky.
But as you've continued to head this way right now, you're starting to get to lower levels here, so it's a lot more distant.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
you're gonna
on
have to
my
fix the
previous
vision
list.
on my character. I think the only
Okay.
reason I can see is because I still have technically I can have access to Crix. I can move Crix.
You can move Grix? I don't see you moving me. Holy shit.
There we go.
My character just moved by itself.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to get your character selected and have this as the token of choice.
I can move your character, Val's character, Shin's character, and my character.
Yep. Yeah, that checks.
Power. are being held.
I've
on one
trusted
hand.
Nigel.
I
I've
need
trusted Nigel with taking over people's characters when they weren't available.
all I need to do is be able to control one more character, and I can turn all 5 of our characters into one Super Voltron character.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I
Like
do
like
want to-
in Power Rangers.
Or Voltron. It's where you take 5 tiny lion robots to make one giant robot.
All right, so you find yourself out here in the middle of the dunes. And by the way, I need a wisdom save from both Zith and Xanath.
God damn it,
Of course you do.
dick.
Absolutely.
18.
Xanath, you are suffering from exhaustion.
No, I got a
Zith,
25.
your 25 was on an advantage roll. You
I
got a
was
13.
I was aiding her, so that
Yeah,
means she gets an
yeah.
advantage.
Yes, of course. You aided with a wisdom save. You're like, you got this.
Yeah.
Your sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 25.
You
Good.
do it.
You're good.
25.
No exhaustion.
Fine.
Zith does not have a point of exhaustion. Xanath does.
Wow, we're stickler on that one, huh?
But what if we were
Oh, yeah.
flanking the wisdom save? Then we have advantage, don't we?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're on each
How do you
side.
flank a wisdom save? What the hell are you talking
No,
about?
no. We're not flanking the wisdom save. We're flanking fatigue, exhaustion, one on each side.
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
They're starting to win me over to this argument here.
What are you talking about?
Look, if Crix agrees, then I think that's all that matters, right?
He's a scientist.
Yeah.
What? No. No.
Yes.
It's not,
I've seen his degrees.
it's an artificer. He's not a scientist.
No. I've seen his degrees. He's got a couple of them.
All right. Well. Anyway,
Pen is done with this.
I am. All right.
Eric's like, fuck these people.
Fuck
This is
guy.
the location that was definitely mentioned to you by Uric Coppertooth, but you don't see any signs of the Rin Temple here.
What's this? Is that?
You do notice a large battle axe on the ground.
I want that.
Hold on.
What are you gonna do with the battle axe?
There's a couple of things I don't like about this, like the fact that the sand is a different type of sand. It looks softer, which
Oh.
things can swim through.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna go back to.
And the
Did
fact that
I inspect the sand.
they're not
Let's see.
buried in the sand like everything else seems to be, I don't like that.
You
Go ahead and give me a perception check for the person who is asking if they can investigate it.
Yes.
Or investigate. Give me investigation.
Oh, you think it's a sandworm?
Investigation's good.
Yeah, or more
Or
bullets.
is this a spice patch?
Oh, it's Shai Hulud.
All right.
Sorry.
For Crix, you're looking at this, and it's got trap written all over it. They're littered on top. They seem to be like just clean and positioned in such a way to specifically attract sunlight and draw attention to it.
So
You
is
see
the goblin
Several
Muad'Dib
weapons
then?
and shiny things. What's that?
Is the goblin Muad'Dib?
Yes.
Yeah.
Usul no longer needs the weirding module.
I say nothing and see what happens.
You are a double dick.
I mean,
Oh man, my intelligence
to
is
get
on my.
Sarai
God.
or to get the Inky that are
Son
interested,
of a-
right?
Hold on. Let me.
Go for it, Nigel. Just go for it. Do it.
So hold on. First.
Stopping.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that as I noticed those things, because you said they're way out in the open and they're bright. And I noticed them right away, and I was like, "Ooh, shiny."
Yep.
Okay. Next, let's see. Yeah,
What's
no.
the survival for? What was the survival for?
The survival, because like just like basic desert survival. I'm like, wait a minute. This is to stop me from running out onto the sand immediately to go and grab it. That was my thought process. So that I'm trying to like leave this more up to just random rolls than like my player influencing my character. Otherwise, I'll metagame the shit out of this.
Do I see any hesitation on their part?
Yes.
Well, I mean, she ran out and came back and sat on her camel and is looking perturbed having to be sitting on the
We
camel.
should go and see what those items are.
You go first!
All right.
Oh,
Here's what I'm
axe
gonna
isn't for me.
say, Nigel. With that survival, I will give you advantage on the next saving throw involved here.
Okay.
This is
But
boring.
right now,
Let's go.
for you, what's that?
This is boring. Let's go.
I'm going to very cautiously work my way over towards that axe, and at the first sign of danger, I am going to use Misty Step.
I'm in danger.
So just I'm putting that out there now.
All right.
So I'll go out towards the axe to here. Actually,
All right, so
hold on.
go ahead and give me a dexterity save with advantage.
Okay, that I can do. $19.
All right. The ground here collapses.
Go back to. Is that what you told me, husband?
Oops, I just moved that to token
You
layer.
never say something so
That's
rude.
stupid. Why did I do that?
You did, though.
That's what I was trying to do.
I fell in a hole.
A really big hole.
Oh. Did you fall into sticks, too? You know, like in Hidalgo?
I don't think so.
All right, so the ground gave way here, and you're going to take half damage because you made your save.
Okay.
So if it's about 30 feet down, that would be about 2d6 per 10 feet. That's going to be half of that.
No. I would have Misty stepped to the ground.
Ah, right. Okay, you were preparing that. Got it.
So.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So that's my daily use of Misty Step.
So you're down there, but you didn't fall.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh, that's everybody, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Weapons out.
I didn't click on my character.
I'm having to move shit here in order to get access to these things. It's fucking annoying.
Whoa, did I actually go a good initiative this time?
I rolled a shit initiative again.
I rolled a good initiative!
I didn't click on my character. I don't know if that one counted for me.
Ah, there's
Oh,
yucky
shit.
bugs.
You're on there. You're on there.
Is he? I don't
Yeah,
see
he's
him
on the
there.
initiative.
see.
I see
Oh.
Crick's on the initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, Crix is a
Oh,
16.
why is Clancy? I clicked on me. God damn it. Not Clancy.
Clancy Brown?
Clancy's her
No.
camel.
Oh.
Oh
We
no.
just kinda
the
haven't been
camel's
placing them,
not
that's
a
all.
Good. God damn it. Okay, let's see.
Eric will just have to fix it, that's all.
It's not terrible. It's not great. It's only one left. The less.
Not proud. All the time.
Love that song.
Why is Clancy on this?
Because I put him on the goddamn thing.
We just
There.
explained this.
This just happened. Where the fuck were you?
Eric was over
I
here
was-
playing with his bugs.
I was playing Candyland. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, I used to love that.
Crix, you are top of the order. You just watched
Right.
that whole thing collapse with Azith on it. You heard a shit, and then it's
Okay.
whatever kind of sound a Misty Step makes.
Okay, I
More of a flash of silvery light.
hold on here. I gotta zoom in so I can see where the squares are. How far down is it here?
Oh god
It's
damn
30
it.
feet down.
Is it traversable or is it kind of steep? Like I don't want to.
It's steep. You can climb down, but it's rough terrain the whole way. You climb at half speed.
I'm just gonna stand up here and shoot at the cockroaches. I'll fire at this one first.
You know what I just realized?
What's that? I'm gonna actually move you here because you're occupying the same space.
We have Mage Hand. I definitely could have grabbed that with Mage Hand.
You could have.
I thought that Githzerai had Mage Hand, not Githyanki.
It's all good. All right, Crix, what are you
Next
doing?
time.
I am going to pew it with my Iron Man armor. Ready for it?
Okay.
This
Yeah,
one
go
over
ahead.
Here. The one
Yeah, I'm ready.
closest to the Yankee.
That hits.
And I'll add a D6 to it. Here's my die. Nice. Solid. Keeping it consistent. Second attack. Same.
Yes, that hits.
That's good.
On the plus side of you having gone out here, you discovered the temple ruins. You can see the stonework and the archway here.
Yay! We're so excited.
Zan, it's your turn.
Okay. Not clicking on the right thing. God damn it.
I'm going to do a quick reminder on the quick point of exhaustion, or at least I need to remember what it does.
Yes, please.
Disadvantage.
On attack rolls?
Uh-huh.
On ability checks, not attack rolls.
Okay.
Level 1,
How many points, right?
ability checks.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
3 points would be disadvantage on attack rolls, so
That's-
she's good for now.
Okay, so 5, 10, and I'm pretty.
I didn't hear that through the headset, babe. Still not hearing it.
Hey,
Ugh.
Jeez.
Hello.
Alright, did you guys? Are you guys catching any of that except for that little?
Just
Except
that.
for that little yell,
Yeah.
didn't hear anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, babe, but you're not getting picked up.
Now I hear you.
Yeah, I heard that. Heard that.
we rested, right?
Yes.
That's why you had the exhaustion.
We rested, therefore you're exhausted.
I mean, that is
That
the
works,
reason,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're not wrong.
Okay. I'm going to.
By the way, I know that might be confusing, Jacob. This has to do with the curse that she and Zith are suffering.
Cast Holy Weapon. When attacks me, deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage on a hit. Okay.
Is this on your crossbow?
Yes.
Okay. You miss.
God damn it. Oh well, it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right, Zith, I hope you're ready for this.
Yep.
You're getting 2 acid sprays in your face. I would need you to make a DC 13 dexterity save.
Nope.
Okay.
You know what? Hold on. Indomitable. I'm gonna re-roll that. I can re-roll a saving throw that I fail, and I must use the new roll. I can do this once per
Right.
long rest.
You actually have 2 saving throws.
Okay, well, I'm gonna re-roll that 9 too, so I'm gonna roll twice then. That was dex save, right?
Dex save, yes.
Okay, dex save, and well, failed one anyways.
Okay, so here is the damage for the. Oh, sorry, it's half damage for the one that you failed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take 7 damage for that instead.
Okay.
And then here's full damage for this one. 5.
Cool. 13. 12.
Yep.
Can do.
And there's one coming up here from the south end. And actually, I think, yeah, they got 30 feet reach. He can do it too. So go ahead and give me one more.
All right. Where is it? There it is.
Twelve acid from that one.
Okay.
You are coated in a sticky substance not too dissimilar from Mountain Dew that's been left on the counter too long.
Ew.
All right.
Ziri, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to move up 15 feet.
So it's Zuri, Zith, and Xanath.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fury, yep.
And Zip.
gonna attack.
Well, Crix. Crix.
Yeah, you're the odd one out.
Character's name.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
With my thrown psychic blade.
That's a crit.
That hits. Go ahead.
And then I'm gonna throw my Fury of the Small on top of that for an additional 3 damage.
Okay.
So it's
It's
14
still alive.
damage total.
Anything
And
else?
then, yeah, throw my off blade as well. I doubt a 10 will hit though.
No, 10 does not hit.
Alright, so that was 15 feet of movement. So then I'm gonna move back.
All right.
Yeah.
Zith, your turn.
Giant's Might. And then I'm gonna hit that thing that's closest to me.
Copy that.
Actions. Glaive. 12.
Does not hit.
All right. Second attack. Crit.
Yeah, that hits.
Plus a d6. Do I double the d6 for that too, or?
Yes, I think we've ruled that yes, you can.
Okay.
For that.
Just making sure. So we'll do the d6.
I think it's literally only your strength score that we don't double for this.
Yeah, so plus 8. So 16 plus 7, 22. 23.
There are pieces of it everywhere.
Cool. Then 5, 10, 15 over to this one. And oh wait, wait, hold on. I don't
You
have
giants mated.
Yeah, so never mind then. Then I will you know what? I'm gonna just stay right here, and I will. That's action, bonus action. Yep, that's everything. Cool.
Cool. And you still have a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Crix, your turn.
Alright. I will keep my current position and fire upon the cockroach to the right.
Copy that.
It was a 14 hit.
A 14 hits.
Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. I will add a d6 to that. And then second attack. Feel pew pewing. Pew pew.
19 hits.
Excellent. 6 more lightning.
All right. Looking a little toasty, but still up and fighting.
Yeah. I do what I can.
Dan, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and shoot it again.
I believe.
Yep. Everybody, cross your toes for this one.
You are a leap on the wind.
Why are you trying to curse me, husband?
Hit. And then I have to make a con save against that, right?
Ooh. Hold on. That's just the bow's damage.
Right. What I meant is I have to make a con save against the holy weapon that you put on it, right?
I believe so. No, 2d8 on a hit if the weapon isn't already.
That's only if she dismisses the spell. She can cause it to do a burst of radiance.
Oh, okay.
So
it's
all
just extra 2d8 right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff you're saying isn't getting picked up.
So there you go,
There we
plus
go.
6.
Cool. 11 damage.
11 damage, 6 of which is radiant.
Cool. They aren't undead, so unfortunately it doesn't do anything extra, but still
Whatever.
pretty good. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Ankeg's turn. Let's see if they get their spray back. First one closest to you does not get a spray back. At least I don't think. Hold on, let me double check. But I think it's just a 6. It is a recharge 6. Yep. All right. Second one does not get his spray back. So he's gonna shift right here. I assume you're gonna
Before
Yeah.
before it gets close enough.
Okay.
So we will. Boom.
That hits.
Sick. And that's all of its movement speed taken away if it survived.
Do you add your giant's might strength to it, or
No.
that's only on your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then it is done moving. It can't move any further there. This one's going to go ahead and scramble up to you.
All right. Miss.
16 hit? Nope. Okay. Ziri, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's move there to the edge and attack this one.
I don't know how you did that where you actually watched your character move, but that was a pretty cool effect.
No, you just.
Okay.
I saw like the whole pathing that it took for it.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's my first one. I'll do 8 damage with the first blade. And then my second blade.
I assume you're attacking the other one after that one dies.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, okay, 4 psychic damage to this one.
Yeah, it's still within range. Yep, 4 psychic damage to the other one.
Copy that. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Zith, your turn.
All right. I'll attack the end keg. So 25
Yeah.
plus a d6. 22,
You guys were eating early on.
11, and then bonus action. 24, 7.
They make good soup.
This thing is standing on its last legs. Or leg.
Oh, I already used my bonus. Never mind. That's it. That's all I got.
Crix, your turn.
All right. Let's just keep this party going.
Wait.
Hit.
21.
Oh, I could have done it. Damn it.
And I'll
Crix,
add
how do you want this to look?
that. How do I want what?
How do you want this? That was the last one of this particular battle.
Nice.
I'll let people basically define their finishing move if they're the last ones doing it.
I had one last attack too, and I just fucking noticed it.
Ah!
Ah,
Sorry.
It's all good.
You'll get that chance again. Alright, we are out of turn order. So you get a better look around this here, you can tell that this is something set up by the local wildlife. They tend to put shiny objects out there trying to lure things to, where the nest is here.
A local wildlife?
These are the local wildlife.
These things quasi-intelligent?
They're intelligent enough to know to set up a trap. It's not too dissimilar from an antlion that places ant carcasses around its hole to get other ants to go and investigate.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go back to normal size then.
Shiny, yeah, they know shiny stuff attract dumb people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna rip off one of these lakes.
Yeah, I'll start
Okay.
taking hide.
Go ahead and give me some survival checks to make sure that you guys get stuff that's edible. See how much you get out of this.
I'm assisting.
All right.
So,
So-
dirtying my hands with this kind of work.
When you're doing the assist there, Christina Land with a 16, you will provide advantage to whoever it is that you're. Yeah, well, to whoever you're giving the survival check to. Zip, I assume you're doing your own.
Yeah, I'm doing my own.
Okay. You're gonna find a total. Hold on, I got a page for this actually. To determine how much hide and meat you could get out of this, and based on your success rate. Okay, here we go. You were able to get about 15 pounds of hide
Okay.
and 30 pounds of ant meat together.
And keg hide.
Yummy!
15 LBS.
Are you putting it into the sheet?
Yep.
Okay.
And keg meat.
Each pound of ant meat, or each pound of meat that you guys carry, is enough to sustain somebody for a day. Food-wise.
Okay. We can also sell it later.
That's true. There
Well,
are
I can-
people that trade for it.
Oh, I could start eating it now.
That's totally up to you.
With that survival check, you know you probably should cook it.
Oh, okay. Should.
Yes. You've discovered goblins are resilient, but not super. Well, they're pretty resilient.
They're not impervious.
Alright.
They're not impervious. You can still deal with the troubles of indigestion and bowel
Do they have
problems.
They have little antennas, right?
Goblins?
No,
No,
the
these
ant
little
cakes.
I was gonna say. Yeah, they've got antenna.
I'm just gonna yank one off and stick it in my mouth. Suck on
Okay.
it.
That is disgusting. Okay, go for it.
I'm guessing this is an entryway.
Yes, that is an entryway.
I think I found the ruins.
Yeah, I want to pick this up.
What'd you find? Oh, which one are you picking up now?
That one.
The helmet.
Sorry, I was on a different map trying to set it for everyone.
We all explode. Ooh, there's a thing down here first. I want to grab that.
Yeah, what's this?
Let me look at it real fast to see what it is.
The claw machine game.
I'm zooming in on it. Oh, it's another helmet. So, Christina Lynn, the one that you found out is, it looks very gladiatorial. It's got that kind of mesh to the front of it, along with a bright plume on top.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like that.
The same thing with the one that you found there, Zith. It also looks like the spiked one from Gladiator. That's kind of the design that I pulled from there.
Okay.
But while it's definitely old, it's also cleaned up quite a bit.
Okay. Gonna concentrate on it a little bit and well, can I do that as a cleric?
Identify?
Not identify, but basically tell if it's magical.
Detect magic, you mean?
Yeah, does clerics have detect magic? They don't, because that's an arcane spell, right? Oh, but I got mage hand though.
Look, it's magic as it's floating around. Look.
Well, no, because if I remember correctly, mage hand can't interact with magical things. So if mage hand does pick it up, that means it's not a magical helmet.
I don't think that's the case in 5e.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think it is. But
Oh
I
wait,
think
never mind. I found it. I have it.
You do have it. It's not magical.
What about this one?
It's
Yeah.
also not magical. It's just shiny.
What about the axe?
Okay. Yeah.
The axe, magical.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I'll pick up the helmet and stick it in the bag of holding, and I'll go get the axe.
Yep. The same. But not picking up the axe because he's already doing that. Plumy. Gladiator.
Metal hat.
And then spiky.
Oftentimes, Ziri, for your goblin tribe there, hats were seen as a sign of power because they make someone appear taller.
Yeah, but Siri's not important enough to have a hat.
No, that's true. Chief Tentoes often has the biggest hat, though, whenever there's an option.
Wow, Eric,
Yeah.
way to belittle your player.
Just
AFK 1 second, I'll be right back.
okay.
And then we have the magical axe, and I'm just going to put that axe. Body spray. No, magic.
Gross.
Depends on which one.
Phoenix, the only good smell.
Temptation, the dark temptation.
You know what? I'll give you that. I used to wear that when I was like 15.
It's the one I bought for my brother because I told him that's the only one that smells good. Girls love a man that smells like leather and chocolate.
That's fair.
Axe for her is also a very pleasant smell.
So we've got the axe and then the 2 helms. Cool.
I love how everybody has gone silent.
No?
Somebody had to disappear for just a second here.
Yeah. Well, now that we have our stuff, I guess, should we go in?
Yeah, we should wait until Brett gets done in the restroom.
Go pound on the door.
Githzerai shit himself in battle, I guess.
I mean, that would be if you assumed the door was closed.
You've just stunned Eric.
What?
I know.
No. I'm just trying to reset the next map here. One of the things you have to remember is that I've already run parties through this before.
Yeah.
So I'm basically deleting the old party and I'm doing the damage they've done to the map.
There's not a reset button?
Nope. Not that I know of.
It's a joke. Cool. Well then, I will also be right back. Give me like
You gave me that painting. Don't you fuck with it?
30 seconds. If they go in, I go in with them. So.
Copy that.
Wow, husband, you're making everybody use the restroom now.
Did he take the microphone in with him?
No, he didn't. No, we are not heathens with the Bluetooth headset to walk into the bathroom while we're taking pisses.
Fun.
He is putting a trash liner in the can, though.
I'm back.
All right, welcome back. Let me see. That's Nigel. It's back. Christina Lynn, you're back.
Never
You're
left.
Sorry, Brett, did you come back?
Give him a second. Just one more second.
Jacob, are you here still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, husband. We're waiting on you. While we're waiting, how was everybody's holiday?
It was great.
Pretty laid back.
My nephews were absolutely thrilled with all the Legos I got them.
See, I told you, husband, nephews love Legos.
Yep.
Yeah, but we would have 4 nephews, and if we spent just $50 on each of them, they'd have like a little tiny 4x4x4 toy.
That's why you buy them the buckets of Legos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I tried to do that, and he told me no because our oldest nephew is like 16 now. He's like, 16-year-olds don't want Legos. And I'm like, the fuck they don't.
Well, I am a full-grown fucking adult, and I love Legos myself. So
I mean, you're not 100% wrong. When I was 16, I liked Legos, but I wouldn't have wanted them.
Right. I want to give him a present that he will enjoy.
What's that?
Like money.
Oh, no. His first suggestion was Hookers and Blow.
I mean, if you would have given me that when I was 16, we'd have been square. You'd have been my favorite uncle.
Yeah, right. That's how you win. That's how you win favorite uncle.
all right, is that everyone back now?
That would have been one of those
Cool.
those Christmases where I would have like yelled at my dad and been like, "I don't even like you. I want to go live with Uncle."
I assume you guys are going into the. Shit. I assume you guys are going into the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You are correct.
I will need you guys to place your figures down in the bottom left corner. Actually, sorry. Excuse me, bottom center, right about here.
All right.
Why am I?
I missed.
And okay, there we go.
Is that me? No.
Do it one more time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is bottom left corner over here.
Ha! I did it. I did it. I did it.
Okay.
Oh, baby. Proud of you.
Thank you, husband.
Cool. I do have dynamic lighting walls. I was double checking that. Okay.
You guys ever play Diablo 2?
Uh-huh.
Getting some real
That's what this music is definitely from.
Act 2 vibes.
The maggot layer.
Yes.
That was the worst one ever. All those fucking twisty tunnels. You couldn't take an army of undead through there. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was a real problem being a necromancer.
Necromancers got way better.
They did. Although, if you were a bone necromancer, that place wasn't so bad.
And you just clear all the tunnels out.
Yeah, I mean, you just bone spear everywhere. It just hits everything. It was great.
All right, so you guys find yourselves in the heated tunnels here. A lot of it is absolute rubble and ruin. You can see the remains of the walls that would have been put in place with the bricks, often made out of sandstone and bits of coral here and there. But a lot of it has been dug out to accommodate the larger creatures that have been burrowing through here. Go ahead and give me initiatives, because you can already see things skittering.
God damn it.
Hey, I didn't do terrible.
All right, Crix, you're top of the order here, and you can see the little things scurrying around like cockroaches.
These little guys, like right here,
Yep, juvenile ant kegs.
I pew it. Pew. Lighting armor.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Yeah,
Now,
you
is
hit
it
that
finger
one.
guns, or is it like kind of like Iron Man, where I close my fists and it like?
It's all up to you. If you like finger guns or you prefer Iron Man, go for it. Whichever one you want to do.
For Iron Man.
All right.
I'm guessing at 26 hits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's add these things onto that. pew it again. If it's not dead. If it
It's
is
not
dead.
dead.
Oh, bitch. Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Nice. Another 6 damage. 6 lightning. And I am done.
All right, so that was a total of
Let's see here.
11.
15 damage.
Plus 4. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. All right, it looks kind of hurt.
Kinda
Is it
hurt.
your turn?
All right, I'm gonna go after that one. We'll go 20,
20 hits.
13,
Dead.
25 hits. Oh, it's
I
dead.
assume you're gonna move. Yeah, you're gonna move to the next one before you do that.
Yeah, I would have moved to here to get that one.
Go for it.
So 25 hits, 7 damage. And then we'll do this one. 23 hits, 4 damage.
All right, this one is still alive. Zero, your turn.
Dash up and attack this one. So, do I need to even put sneak attack on top of this, or is 13 gonna kill it?
13 is gonna kill it.
Okay.
Now we can leave everyone on these initiatives right now, so we're not having to constantly roll initiatives through here. But at this moment in time, nothing immediately sees you.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so we'll ignore initiatives until you run into the next one. And that was Ziri's turn, so the next person initiative will be Xanath.
So right or left?
Um,
To the left, to the
Yes.
left.
I want to see. Let's see if I go like that. We have. Okay, there's walls in my way. Never mind. Going that way.
I'll
So
find some ambient music real fast.
can we see what's up here in this tunnel where Ziri just went? We're following Ziri.
Following Ziri. Well, Ziri can see something to her left. So it's Xanath's turn at this point. Ziri, you can go ahead and alert them that what you see, but it'll be Xanath next in line. You see a big ant cake down that way.
Oh, big one. Lots of meat. I yell back.
Xanath, you hear lots of meat. Just,
Back on the menu, boys.
I mean, there's also this one right here.
I didn't think we could see that one because of the turns.
I didn't think you could see it either.
I can see it.
I mean, but
Okay.
so could I. But
What is your friggin' vision at?
I don't know. Bitch, you're the DM. You should know.
All right, I didn't think you could see that one, but sure, it'll be there
I
too.
don't decide
So
things for myself, thank you.
Xanath also sees that one. So Xanath, you go ahead. You take your pick. You can either go up there and help Ziri, or you can deal with this one down here.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna shoot that one. My cinder crossbow.
All right.
Hopefully. Maybe not. No, I don't. Because
Nope, you
I
missed.
can't roll to save my goddamn life.
You cannot.
Just one of those days.
All right. Anything else?
at the very least, at least it
No.
knows you're here now.
It is aware of it. Yes.
Yeah, maybe if it gets closer, it'll be easier to shoot.
No juvenile ant cakes down here, right next to you guys. So you go for that nest guard that Ziri saw.
I mean, maybe it doesn't, because, like, you do a straight line, and I tried.
Ziri, can you give me a dexterity save, please?
And there's a total wall right there. It probably doesn't know shit.
It does now. You heard a ding. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a psi point before you tell me if I pass or not, because I have to do that before you tell me. That's a total of 17 on my save.
All right, you make the save, so you're only going to take half damage.
All right.
All right, you take about 5 points of acid damage. The sticky green
Okay.
goo that spits out from this thing.
Ouch, but okay.
He's got the goo on him.
You got the goo on me. 10, 15, 20. And then it's going to go ahead and double time it. So we're going to go ahead and use the dash action and 15, 20. It is right up in your face.
Do I see that thing coming from where I'm
You
at?
saw the... If you were facing up towards Ziri, you would have seen the acid shooting out at Ziri.
Okay.
Let me check the ruler real fast and see if you can see this.
Or hear it
You
skittering?
cannot see it. You can hear it skittering. You can't, and you heard her shoot at it
Okay.
and bitching about her poor by die rolls.
Bite me, Eric.
But you can't see it from your angle. Crix, it's your turn.
All right. I move right here. I assume I can see this one to my right.
Yep.
I shoot at it because I don't think anyone's really exclaimed that they need any help or there's any danger elsewhere.
You hit.
Assuming 22 is a hit, that's 7. I'll add a d6 to that. Extra 2. Second attack. 25, I assume is a hit.
That is a hit.
8 lightning. Altogether 17 damage.
Okay.
And turn.
All right, Zith.
All right. Here's something
You saw
skittering.
acid from the north end. You hear a lot of zapping and yelling from the south end.
Well, I know that I got sprayed with acid, and it didn't hurt that bad, so... 5, 10, 15, 25, 30? That's within 10 feet of me now, right?
Yeah, that's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, well then, I will take that step back then. So it's within 10 feet of me now, right?
Yep.
Cool. I will attack it from here then. 16.
Hit.
21 hits. And bonus action. 6. So 26 damage. Oh, cool. Splat.
Flat. Zero, your turn.
Meat! I rush forward.
No.
My sonic blades slashing out. I'm gonna add fury to the small to this.
That hits.
So total of 13 damage on that first attack. And 7 damage, so a total of 20 damage.
All right.
That's yeah, I already spent my bonus action, so I can't disengage. So yeah, I'm done.
Xaneth, your turn.
Yeah. I'm going to switch back over. We got that done. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna stop there.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Let's see if it recharges this.
Nope.
Nope. All right, Ziri. How's your armor class?
Not good.
25
That
hit?
hits.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That for sure hits. Oh boy.
You just took 21 points of damage. It's 15 slashing, 6 acid. You are grappled.
Alright, took 21. So I'm at
are kind of gnarly.
Mhm.
This is not the other Ankags we've been fighting. This is a bigger one. It's a nest guard.
We fought one of these before.
Crick. Crick's your turn.
Any reason for me to believe? Oh, look, actually, that one's already dead. I'll just
Oh.
kind of keep moseying.
Ziri, were you making a lot of noise when you were attacking?
Yeah, she screamed and yelled and like,
Yeah.
lots of meat! And
Oh.
then
Okay.
that was it.
So you're aware that there's a battle going on to the north end then?
Okay.
With that little critter that started following us.
There we go. This
Yeah,
guy
you
here?
see it. You see it.
It's good because I think I almost maxed out on movement. All right, lightning armor it is. There it is.
Miss.
Does a 13? That's what I thought. Second attack.
Hit.
Yeah, and we'll add a d6 to that. Total of 8 damage.
All right.
And I, kind of go like, "Hey, guys, over here."
Zith, your turn.
All right.
I think you still got Giant's Might. You only shrink your size though, right?
I
that last for
didn't
10 minutes?
activate Giant's Might down here because it's only for a minute. So
Oh, it's only for a minute. I
Yeah.
thought it lasted for 10 minutes. My bad.
nope. So it's 10 rounds, but
But it goes by pretty quickly out of combat.
yeah. So we'll do movement. And then I'll use my action here to move that extra little bit. Actually, wait. Haha, I'll use my action to move here. So that's my movement and my action, and I don't think I got anything I can do with a bonus action. Because I'm not
Okay,
going to
quick
use my
question.
Yo.
What all did you use to move that?
Movement 30, action 30 to double. So I used
So,
the dash.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you moved through the space that's occupied by a creature. I
Is that-
need you to do.
Okay. What do you need me
I
to
need you to do a acrobatics check to get through its space.
Okay. Can I do athletics and brute strength my way through?
Well, I usually do it as a tumble thing, but
I'll tumble. That's fine.
Sure. Okay.
No?
Okay. You'll have to stop here then.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
That'll do it.
All right. Ziri, it's your turn. You may attempt to use your action to do an escape from this. Otherwise, it will have advantage on attack rolls on you.
Well, yes, I'm going to try to escape. So I'm going to use acrobatics, and I'm also going to go ahead and use a psychic point. 'Cause I definitely want to get away. So that's a total of 23.
You get out of this.
All right. And I'll just move to there.
Are you doing disengage as a bonus action?
Yes.
I kind of figured that you were, but I
So-
want to double check with you, make sure.
Yep. So my action was to break away, and then bonus action disengage, and then that's the end of my turn.
Xanath, your turn.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's a big fucking thing right there. I'm gonna try and shoot it.
Okay.
Try be the opportune word. It's a 13 hit.
No.
God damn it. I'm done.
I'm sorry, Christina Lynn. I feel your pain. It
No,
got
you
it-
don't! You are God, you don't feel shit!
It got it to attack back. It is shooting a straight line of 30 feet in this direction. So all 3 of the Gith need to make a saving throw, please.
Like that as
Dex.
much. Kind of don't like that as much. Saving throws, Dex. Ooh, that's not great.
Zith made it, and Zith will take half damage. Zith, you take 5. Xanath and Crix, you take 10 acid damage.
Question.
Yes.
Would this count as... Oh, because it's Well, I mean... Alright. When a creature within 5 feet of me, sea creature within 5 feet of me, makes an attack against a target other than you, it is doing that, correct?
Technically speaking, it has not picked a target. It simply makes the straight line.
Okay. Then...
And everyone that's in that straight line has to make the saving throw.
Okay. Then never mind.
I get what you're going at.
I'm just asking. That's all.
Fair enough.
Just asking questions.
No, that's a fair question. But it doesn't pick targets with this thing, though.
Also... Yeah, that's it. Alright, cool.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Crix, your turn.
Alright, I did not care for that so much. So I'm going to do the only thing I can do, which is shoot it some more.
I'm not a big fan of it either. It's alright, Crix.
Oh.
Miss.
Oh, what is this?
You forgot to... Hey, does anyone have a USB-C? Anybody?
I would like to think that it's not that I'm not charged, it's that some of the acid got gunked up in my blaster or something.
Your starter motor is making all sorts of weird noises right now.
Oh, when you were cleaning it the other day, you forgot to put the cover back on, didn't you?
You might be right. Second attack. Oh,
that one hits.
Yay!
So to wipe some of the gunk out of it.
Fire it back at it. And then, just in case I can do that again, move down there.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that again. That was gross.
Poke my head back behind the corner of this wall here.
Is that your turn?
Cool.
You are sticky.
I don't like these things fucking at all. So I'm gonna go action. I'm gonna hit this thing. 17 hit.
It does not.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
I said these are bigger, nastier Ankegs. They are not the same as the other ones.
Okay.
These aren't your grandpa's Enkegs.
They are not.
Cool. Then, give me a second.
Munch meat hurts. Stay away from munch meat.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to keep going with what I'm trying to do. Let's do this. 25.
That hits.
Okay. That hurts that thing. And... Fuck, where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'm going to just post this in the chat real quick so that you can see what it is that I'm doing.
Okay, so you're attaching a rune to it. Target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, must succeed in a strength save throw. Be restrained for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to take an extra 2d6 fire damage, which I'm going to do.
That right there?
That's the damage right there.
Okay.
So it's going to get 11 fire damage on top of the 10 slashing that I did, plus I needed to make a strength saving throw.
What's the strength saving throw I gotta make? What's the DC?
14. There you go. Okay, so it makes it.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
That is it. Bonus action hit. That's right.
Fire rune's not a bonus action?
Nope. That's when you attack.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action. We'll go here. That's a miss.
Yep.
Cool.
It's just one of the things that you have it until you use it and then it's gone.
Yep.
short rest.
Gotcha. Ziri, your turn.
All right, let's throw some blades at it.
That's a neat trick.
Well, the first one's gonna miss.
Oh yeah,
The second one will hit.
that hits.
For 6 psychic damage, and then I am gonna also scurry away, cause lots of meat hurts.
You never lied about that.
Xanath, your turn.
I'm done.
Xanath just stomps off.
Just mid-battle,
5,
walks away.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm done.
Might I recommend spellcasting?
Recommend everything you want.
You have Sacred Fire. Sacred Fire can, or the Sacred Flame can get past its armor class because it's actually a save it has to make.
That's true, but I got 9 minutes. I'm done.
Okay. It got its acid back. Yep, here we go. Go ahead and make a saving throw.
Yep. That's a fail.
Yep. 10 acid damage to you. You are coated even more mucus.
That's
Nothing
fine.
has made you quite as angry as you are right now.
I'm about to take a level in Barbarian.
Chris, your turn. You saw the acid go
Me
flying
too.
past. Yep, there was another one.
Safe to poke my head back? Alright. Get some damage in on this thing. Maybe I'll get 2 hits this time. First
There's a hit.
attack, 27. There's some damage. There's a D6. Second attack. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Once you're done,
Ah.
once you're done, we'll do it. I meant to say this, but you ended its turn and immediately went into Crix, so I just had a moment.
Oh, what was your moment?
Alright, but it'll have literally no impact on Crix's turn, so I can do it right afterwards.
Okay.
Well, I'm just
you-
ducking back behind the wall, and I'm all done.
I just need
That's your
I
turn.
need a wisdom saving throw from that thing.
Okay.
DC 14.
Fail.
Alright, cool. Stone Rune.
What was the stone rune doing again?
That's the one that
That's-
incapacitates it.
Ah.
Saving throw gets repeated at the end of each of its turn, ending its effects on a success. So, with it incapacitated, I believe that you would get advantage on that attack. Or was that wrong?
I think he would, but even then, 14 would not hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me, he rolled an 11, my
Right,
bad.
so
And
it
he
would-
didn't have an advantage attack.
But
Go ahead, roll.
like
Oh,
like
sorry.
I was saying though, is that since I didn't shot it immediately like I was intending to because it just happened so quick. We'll keep going. We'll just go from after Xanath, or not Xanath. Crix, thank you.
Crix. You're actually next in line after Crix.
Yep. So I'm gonna just start hitting it. All right. Glaive. Does 26 hit?
26 hits.
And then we'll go glaive. 26 hits.
How do you want to do this?
Fucking angry. That's how. Just fucking spinning my glaive and just chopping it up like a lawnmower blade.
So there's bits of Neskard over there, bits of it over here, a lot of it right here, just a big chunk of it.
I might pick up an antenna or a foot or something and throw it behind me just out of anger. You guys might see a leg just go flying past.
Kind of like Kylo Ren tearing up that fucking room after
Yeah.
after she escaped. All right. So that was you. That means Ziri is next in the turn order for the next encounter you run into here. Now, my question is, Christina Lynn, you said you had 9 minutes left?
5 minutes left now.
5 minutes left. Okay, so my guess is you guys have to kind of hit the hay soon.
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem. We could probably end it off here then, and continue back up a little bit later, or continue back up in the next session.
All right.
Give us a chance for our last compatriot to come in and save the day.
Yep.
Maybe we'll rescue them from some Ankeg goo.
Now, Jacob, one of the things that was brought up, and it was brought up before you came in here, Nigel is changing his work shift soon. So he will not be able to attend the Sunday games anymore. However, so far I've gotten an okay with this from everyone else, trying to find out if we can move it to a Saturday morning game. Would that be something that would work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then if we can figure out a time on Saturday morning that works best for everyone, I will try to align it to that. So far I've gotten the okay from everyone else, and the last person I need to talk to is Val. If Val wants to come back, I would love to have him back in. I don't know what a Saturday mornings are going to look like. So we could potentially plan on that. Nigel, next Sunday, is that when you're going to start? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
I'll know next week. I'll let you know as soon as I know, and then I'll put it in the chat too.
Okay, and then we'll start working around that. So for right now, we'll continue to plan on for next Sunday evening, and barring that, if things change, we'll try to keep everyone as apprised as possible. I hope everyone had fun with this game.
Mm-hmm.
You guys not work together anymore?
We do, but we won't be if my schedule changes.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be working weekends instead of weekdays.
Yep. Basically, we'll be on the exact opposite end of the spectrum. I won't see him at work until he works overtime.
Yeah, the only shift that Eric and I don't see currently is A2, and that's the key. That's the one that I'm going to.
Yep. So, yeah, if we're able to do this, then that'll work for me, and I'll be totally fine to do that, because it means that basically after I get off of work on Saturday morning, I'll get home, probably grab something to eat, and I'll be ready to basically go for my D&D game. And that would mean that would be before Nigel even starts his shift, because he'll start it at Saturday night.
Saturday at 5.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll keep everyone apprised then as we get closer to this and we determine what times we're going to be looking at. And again, too, I know that people will do stuff generally during the day, and this kind of came up too. And that's fine. If it's like you won't be able to make a game, that is totally fine. We can postpone a game if we have to. If it's something where we can play on and the other party members weren't necessary at that point, that's fine too. It depends on how everyone's feeling at that time. So, okay, cool. We'll keep them apprised. I'm glad this seemed enjoyable so far, and hopefully next session we'll also be able to have Rodrigo in on it, and I'll find a good way to include him in.
Okay.
Find him stuck in some Ankeg goo.
Right.
Oh, yeah, right. Trapped in a nest or something.
I like it.
Well, very good night.
All right, you guys too. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right, and I will see you at work, Nigel.
If I have to.
If you have to. Well, I mean, you can take the week off, I guess.
I'm not
like,
gonna...
I was inexplicably sick.
Yeah. No, I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, Tuesday.
I was to say, I hope you don't see me tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
All right.
Bye.
See you then. Bye.